Hello, good evening, everyone. Okay, so this is just going to be short and sweet, no questions. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I know that there are some rumors floating around, some confusion going around, and I just wanted to clarify and clear up anything that you guys are wondering. Yes, moving forward, starting the 20th, tomorrow, LuLaRoe will not be accepting any credit card payments for new inventory, okay? This is something that might be new to people who have just onboarded within the last year. But prior to that, we, as LuLaRoe consultants, actually we were only allowed to do an ACH transfer when purchasing inventory. LuLaRoe is built on creating financial freedom for men and women, and their idea of by doing that is to not be able to use and put any additional debt on a credit card. So, yes, okay. Insert panic mode, right? It's not a big deal, you guys. You guys, I've said over and over and over again, my goal is to never have you guys purchase inventory that you guys cannot afford, okay? It is something that I take pride on. I built my business on doing purchasing inventory straight from ACH. My minimum order when I first started 3.5 years ago was 56 items, which is a lot, guys. Trying to purchase 56 items in the beginning of your business is extremely difficult. And also, we had to do that by cash only. So, it can be done. Is it going to take you longer to build your inventory when you're first beginning? Absolutely. That's why I tell you guys to give it my kids are awake, at least a minimum of 120 days. When you guys have a party, the best business practices are to purchase immediately everything that you have sold, and then to purchase, take that additional 50% of that profit and put that towards new inventory. That's how you're going to build your inventory, and that's how you're going to increase those sales, okay? If you don't have the money on your LuLaRoe credit card, then you don't need to purchase that inventory at that moment, okay? Sell more items, increase that deposit and that balance on your on your credit card, and you will get there. I promise you. You have to have faith. I did it. I promise you, I did not have the ability to use credit cards at all. I have not used a credit card in the last 10 weeks since I've been using the LuLaRoe debit card. Everything just comes, it's just there. So basically, you guys are not able to, just want to reiterate, you are not able to use credit cards. You can use them until tomorrow. So if you need to place an order, place an order. Now, I want to let you know, for anybody who has somebody in the queue, this also affects those people who are in the queue. I know, it's going to be, so please reach out to those queue members that are waiting. This is going to affect them. They are not able to use credit cards also. So there's a couple options. They can kind of do their research on how to come up with that money, because it is something that LuLaRoe is not going to allow. I don't know how long this is going to be in effect. It might be indefinite. LuLaRoe does not want us going into debt, and they want us to create financial freedom. So their goal is not to put more additional money to purchase inventory on a credit card. So this is something that was communicated to us. I apologize for the delay. I was just waiting on a little bit more additional information so that I could provide everything to you guys. Jennifer Bell, I can't use my credit with my LuLaRoe card. Jennifer, I am I'm pretty sure. So the question was, I can't use a credit, so meaning that she had defects and she can't use that in conjunction with her balance on her LuLaRoe credit card. I'm sure they're working on that. There's going to be updates tomorrow on the back office where they're removing the credit card, the ability to use a credit card. So I'm sure that's gonna be taken care of. I only use a credit card as the bank only allows $1,000 debit withdrawal. Carol, if you are using your LuLaRoe credit card, that's not something that is applicable. You should be able to use way more than that. I personally called for Pam Webster, who purchases a ton, $20,000 each time, and so we did take care of that. I don't think that there's a $20,000 limit, but it's definitely more than $1,000. So if you are using ACH, there is going to be a max on that, but that's why it's great to make sure that you're using Bless. Now let me address that. If you guys have not switched over to the new Bless system, please do so. Please take the opportunity today, this evening, tomorrow, to make sure that you count your inventory and you make that switch. If you have not been provided with the appropriate information via the welcome email, if you don't have your debit card, or any of that, please reach out to your sponsor, your coach, or your upline mentor. If that's me, please reach out to me. If it's Shannon, Betsy, Meagan Hecker, Melissa Namowitz, Melissa Dooley, Sally Kernicki, if any of those people, Rebecca Andres, any of those, please reach out to them if those are your upline mentors, and they can help you get that information. I'm still waiting on a long story left a partnership. Okay, Carol, you please reach out to your upline coach or mentor. Yep, just ACH. This is all we are doing, ACH or LuLaRoe debit cards, okay? No credit cards will be used. No, LuLaRoe, our Bless card is a debit card, and that is directly my eye. It's linked to your business account, okay? Debit is not the same as a credit card. You cannot add funds to your Bless card. We have discussed that. You are not, so whatever money is on that Bless card is what you can spend, or you can do an ACH. So if you're doing an ACH, you can add funds to that bank account. So you can do it that way. Can I explain why no credit cards? I cannot. Credit cards is just something that they are not doing. They are not wanting to have us, there's fees associated, and again, this is something that LuLaRoe is just moving forward with, and they are wanting to just make that streamlined. They're not wanting to increase any type of fees. So this is just how they're going to do it moving forward. It's like hold on. Sorry. Okay, so Natalie, just address that. Ladies in the queue, they will not be able to use a credit card, so they need to use ACH bank account only. There are options if they don't have the money on hand. They can do their research and figure out a way to receive those funds via credit card or other options like that. So they can look into that. Do not know. I don't know if this is temporary or permanent change. I'm going to go with it should be permanent. That's just my opinion. Again, you should be running these businesses on a cash basis. So when you guys host a pop-up, you guys close that pop-up, receive those funds instantly, place that order, and so on and so forth. So that's my personal opinion. That's how I run my business. Again, I know it's a little bit different when you're new and you're trying to grow that inventory. Just know that growing an inventory takes time. I promise you guys it does not happen overnight. All right, I'm going to see if there's any other questions. cannot add any money to your LuLaRoe card, but you can add money to your ACH because that's a direct link to your bank account. So you can do it that way. All right. You cannot use your debit card. It is only LuLaRoe or only a direct link from your bank account. So I think that's pretty much everything, you guys. Don't worry. It is just, I think it's funny. I've been so worried about this all day, just because people freak out over change, and it's actually a really good thing, you guys. The only thing that is going to be a little bit difficult is somebody who's expecting a phone call to onboard possibly tomorrow. So please, 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 if you are a trainer, if you are a coach, if you are a mentor, anyone, if you're a sponsor, if you're watching this, please reach out to the people who are in the queue and let them know things have changed, please. Such a bummer. Yeah, well, sorry. I know that's so amazing that you had the opportunity, but things are changing. Just like when we had consignment, we don't have consignment anymore, and it felt like the end of the world for some people, and we are functioning, and just this business is flourishing. So do not think of this as a negative. If you are onboarding people and you have a negative attitude towards this, they're going to think that they're going to perceive that as a negative situation. Think of it as a positive, and just remember that if you have the cash in your bank, you should be able to purchase inventory, and you have zero debt. That's the whole reason that we all went into this business. A lot of us, I wanted to pay off credit cards. So there's no point in having a credit card if the whole reason we are all working is to pay off credit cards. So again, that's it. If you guys have any information or have any questions, it's pretty straightforward, but just move forward. It's going to go into effect tomorrow. Again, please communicate this with your downlines, your teams, or anybody that you have in queue. That does not affect any way that you guys are being paid. This is just for wholesale purchases only, okay? You guys, have a great day. It's Wednesday. I'm going to bed. It's been a really long day. So, actually I need to work out because I'm on a really big workout kick right now. So, y'all have a great night and do some push-ups because,